speech you gave.
Who goes there?
Just a friend who could help you save your men. A foe like Cersei's not to be messed with. You want to be heard, you need the blessing of a certain god. Divine intervention, someone who's not afraid to send a message.
Hermes?
Wouldn't you like a taste of the power? Wouldn't you like to use more than words? Deep in the night, the fight lasts for hours. You can be hurt or you can be hurt. Wouldn't you like to have some other magic? Wouldn't you like your outcome preferred? Deep in the night, the fight can be tragic. I'll help you conquer her. She can turn you to an animal that'll end up on a plate. She can all but make you fall in love like you're on your 100th date. She can conjure up a monster that'll grind you to the bones. She has all the ways to hurt ya when you take her on alone. Wouldn't you like a taste of the power? Wouldn't you like to use more than words? Deep in the night, the fight lasts for hours. You can be hurt or you can be turned. Wouldn't you like to have some other magic? Wouldn't you like the outcome preferred? Deep in the night, the fight can be tragic. I'll help you conquer her. Power to take her on. You must consume and digest it, then you'll manifest a being of your creation. All you need's imagination, though it's only for a moment. Till you've beaten your opponent.
And I call this route Holy Moly.
Wouldn't you like a taste of the power? Wouldn't you like to use more than words? Deep in the night, the fight lasts for hours. You can be hurt or you can be hurt. Wouldn't you like to have some of the magic? Wouldn't you like your outcome preferred? Deep in the night, the fight can be tragic. I'll help you conquer her. Wouldn't you like a taste of the power? Wouldn't you like to use more than words? Deep in the night, the fight lasts for hours. You can be hurt or you can be hurt. Wouldn't you like to have some of the magic? Wouldn't you like your outcome preferred? Deep in the night, the fight can be tragic. I'll help you conquer her.
Hermes! Thank you.
Don't thank me, friend. You very well may die. Good luck.
Lady of the palace, sorry that I asked this, but I hope that I've been misinformed. I sent out some scouts to take a look around through here, and they wound up at your doors. Through the years we seldom get a warm welcome, so I must ask just to be sure. Did you do something to them?
Who, me? All I did was reveal their true form.
You turn them into pigs.
I don't know who you are nor why you're here, but let me make this one thing clear. I've got people to protect, nymphs I can't neglect, so I'm not taking chances, dear. If you make one wrong move, then you're done for. Anything I don't approve, then you're done for. I could put a spell on you and you're done for. Boy, you better run or soon you will be done for.
I don't mean to tip your scale, but you will fail at placing any spells on me. I just ate a flower, one that claims your power, so you better cower now and flee.
You must be a liar, mortals can't acquire money without dire consequence.
Then I must be a god like you, cause I got this root from the ground with my bare hands.
Hermes gave it to you, didn't he?
Okay, fine, yes. But regardless,
You and I are now evenly matched. Our fates are intertwined, they're attached. I've got people to protect, friends I can't neglect. So now there is no turning back. You've made your one wrong move, now you're done for. I will be the one to prove that you're done for. Not even a spell saves you, cause you're done for. Oh, you better run or soon you will be done for.
you've lost.
My nymphs are like my daughters, I protect them at all costs. The last time we let strangers live, we faced a
Alrighty, everything should be fully clicked on over. How's everyone doing today? Also, yes, you are indeed the first, Mr. Dibble. Thank you so much for the sub. You didn't need to do that, but it's definitely very appreciated. Thanks for coming to hang out today. We are still doing the challenge, so if you would like, for subscribing, you can either choose to release a Pokemon or two. River did not like that idea. Or you can come over and you can presidential pardon a Pokemon of your choosing, or you can even choose to do something else if you so desire. And guess what? Let's see. Gonna have to go with my favorite answer, which is chicken butt. But what is going on? While we wait for the stream to catch up, I think we'll go ahead and jump into game here too. Get this loaded up as well. Do you all like the new banner? Hopefully that will help you all visualize exactly who our current teammates here are. But just for a quick team recap, we do have Dane, the Geodude, with an adamant nature. No, you didn't have to do that. Oh my gosh, Mr. Dibble, thank you so much for the 5 gift subs. You are definitely popping off today, I see. You did not come to play around. Well, I definitely was not expecting that, so yes, Ghosty, please give Mr. Dibble all of the appreciation in chat, since that was so very generous. It's genuinely so appreciated. Okay, Mr. Dibble, in exchange for your generosity, all of the Pokemon's lives are now yours. You are now god of all of the Pokemon. They live and die by your command. Kill the run. I mean, if you want to, you can in fact just say we have to start over, and I will reset the run right now. You're welcome. Man, like, I've been having a lot of mental doubts about streaming, but Mr. Dibble is going to forcibly remove all of them from my mind for me, it seems. Oh my gosh. If Mr. Dibble can't choose, though, I think we're gonna have to play roulette with the Pokemon we have and see who lives and dies. So who is pinging me? Okay, that's not important. Alright. Mr. Dibble doesn't seem to have any preference on what happens to the Pokemon. So this is our current team. We've got Dane the Geodude, Adamant Nature with Rockhead, Slinky the Metapod, currently holding our experience share, Anti-God our Shinx, Bob our Quilava and Starter, who's still alive, Ravioli our Corfish, and that is presently it, because I was going to wait. Those sound alerts were a little delayed, it looks like. But yes, we have a lot of new gimmicks here now. So we have some noises that you can redeem for channel points. We have some like various perks that you can redeem in game, I mostly just added Pokemon since that's what we are currently doing, so you can make it a lot harder for me by doing things like, for example, No Nurse Joy. I can't heal anytime going into a major boss battle with that one. You can also choose to rename a Pokemon of your choosing if you do the name raider. How's Frosty today? Well, I don't know how Frosty is today. I was going in to the stream with expectations that we're going to be nice and chill, and then we kind of exploded right off the bat, so now Frosty is scrambling a bit. But that's a good thing. That's definitely a good thing. And your generosity is definitely appreciated. How is Mr. Dibble doing today? That's a more important question. Let's see. So you gifted 5 subscriptions and subscribed yourself. So we have in total 8 Pokemon. So I think it's only fair. Told you as soon as that sub button appears, I'm doing it. You definitely make good on your promise, Mr. Dibble. You definitely did. And I genuinely cannot express how grateful I am for that support. It's absolutely amazing. But let me see if I can't figure out a good roulette button to do for our Pokemon here to determine their fate. Since we only have 8 Pokemon, basically everybody is either going to be off tier or presidentially pardoned. And I think it'd be fun to get a little bit of variety there, but I want to do it in a fun way. And not just like random number generator here. What about this one? Okay, let's maybe do it this way. 50-50 shot for that. Oh, okay. Nope. Database just isn't even going to load. So I guess we'll just roll some numbers. Because I also want to keep this true to the challenge that it was at its base. So, true fashion, we're just going to basically roll a die here. If it's evens, we're going to release that Pokemon. If it's odds, we'll keep the Pokemon. So, let's start off with Dane here, our Geodude. So, evens, they're pardoned forever and they're safe from viewer shenanigans. Odds, they're gone. Okay. Okay, I got evens for Dane. So Dane is now going to be presidentially pardoned. I should do this at the PC, seeing as somebody is almost inevitably going to be getting the permanent boot. Oh, yep. And then there is the Pokemon community game that I've added into the chat, so viewers can interact with that directly. If you haven't ever done Pokemon community game before, you will need to type ! Pokestart in chat. That will give you a starter, but after that, you can catch in any Pokemon that appear. So you can set off on your own Pokemon journey quests that way. I figure that keeps things a bit more even between us. But for the Pokemon that are safe forever, I think we'll give them a cute little heart there. Okay, and up next we've got Slinky, who I hope was safe. So, odds, they're gone. Evens, they're safe. Okay, I got a 9. That is odds. Okay, so that means that we are taking the experience share, because I'm sorry, Slinky, you're not taking that with you. So let's go ahead and send out Slinky. I'm sorry, Slinky. No 7s in chat. Then we've got anti-god. If anti-god dies, I'm rioting. So even safe, odds not. Even safe, we got a 4. Okay. So Shinx is safe. Go ahead and mark it as such. I will really riot if Quilava goes, so even safe, odds out. That's another 4. Okay. I almost hit the button for Shinx. Okay. Quilava is safe. Now let's see about Miss Ravioli here. Even safe, odds out. Okay. Odds, Corphish is gone. Rolled a 7. So, I am sorry, Corphish. I really liked your name. But you're gone. Okay, but these guys aren't safe either, so same principle. Oh, I got an 8 for Charmander. So Charmander is permanently safe. I really hope this Larvitar is safe. No, the Larvitar rolled a 1. Okay, no 7s in chat for Empress. Goodbye. I loved you for the little time I knew you. Well, I'm taking that Stardust, no matter what. And last but not least, Staryu is safe. Got a 2 for Staryu. So all these Pokemon are now permanently safe from the challenge that we are doing. They will be exempt from release. Let's see where that leaves our team. Okay. We are definitely down a couple of Pokemon. I think we are going to take on Staryu, though, because that will at least let us keep some water on the team, which is going to be great. And luckily, we are going to be getting the egg and a couple of the other route encounters as well this go, so I guess that means I've got to update the layout as well. Let's go ahead and talk to our Pokemon real quick. And I will get that updated while I mourn the loss of those other Pokemon. Dane seems to want to play with Frosty. That's good, seeing as you are one of the lucky ones. Okay, let's go ahead and turn on chat while I edit out the layout just to minimize any possible problems there. Okay. Just hoping to not have to deal with this quite like this, but so be it. It is how it goes sometimes. Okay. If I was smarter than I actually am, I would have just had all the Pokemon we already had ready to go. Instead, I future prepped for the evolutions. But that is what it is. Okay. But hopefully everybody's day is going alright while I am doing this little bit here. My day has certainly taken an interesting turn, but I'm up for the challenges. I'm mostly just glad that we are getting a lot of encounters here in a second, since Mr. Dibble is going to cause some anarchy in chat today. Okay. Make that a little bit smaller. What is Staryu's nickname anyway? No, sorry, not right now, Joey. Like Solo. I knew it was something a little exotic. Okay. I think we're all updated there. Definitely not perfect, but I think with that excitement out of the way, we are going to save the game, so I can't possibly forget about that or have anything else go wacky with anything like that. What is the speed up button again? Okay. So we are due now to go into the Pokemon Mart and grab a cute little bundle of joy here. Oh, you're not going to sell me an egg. Don't need to talk to you. Long time no see, Frosty. I've been waiting for you. This is from Professor Elm. The thing is, we would like you to take care of an egg. Yes. We received the egg from the assistant. After you left, Professor Elm received a phone call. I have no idea what they were talking about, but after a while, Professor Elm suddenly cried out, I can't think of anyone more suited for that than Frosty. Then he insisted I hand this egg to you. That's how I came here to deliver the egg to you. It seems that Pokemon will hatch from it only when you keep it in your party of Pokemon. That's another reason that we have chosen you, Frosty. Please take care of it. I stand by it would have been a lot easier if we just gotten to keep the egg at the start, but oh well. We do now have the egg on our party. It appears to move occasionally and may be close to hatching. Alright. Not too shabby. And luckily I was a little bit more prepared for this one. We'll keep it on our team just for right now. Give it a chance to grow up a little bit and hatch. And, well, we need... Oh? Me oh my, that egg must be. I see. So it's handed from Mr. Pokemon to Professor Elm, then from Professor Elm to you. Now I get it. That egg is truly an important egg. Please do take care of it for me. Is that understood? I'm counting on you. Twirls into the distance. Oh? Faulkner Frosty, I must say I rather enjoyed our battle. I'd like to give you my phone number. It might be useful in the future. Okay. Yeah, I forgot that this was another quality of life thing for this ROM hack. The gym leaders give you their phone numbers pretty much right away. And then we can have a bit of an easier time rematching them, I think. See you around and good luck with your future gym challenges. Awesome. Okay, so I think we're a little due here for some healing items. And we can already get super potions. How many can I afford? Only 5. Let's pick up 3. I don't want to get totally nuked out there. That got 3 of them. Plenty of Pokeballs. I am going to pick up 1 escape rope because you never do know when you're going to need that. And I think the rest of my funds will just go to regular potions. I think the guy up there sells quick balls, which is nice, but I don't think we're totally at the point where that quality of life is going to be necessary yet either. We haven't really explored this sound very much, so I'm just gonna talk to everyone real quick, make sure we're not missing out on any particular items or TNs or anything fancy. Battle Gym Leader, when you did? Yes. Ooh la la, very nice indeed. Okay. I thought he was gonna give us something for doing that. But I guess not. That's fine. I'll be ready for prime time. We can't rock smash anything yet. And this is the Pokemon school. I think they usually... Oh? Don't really want to mess with that right now. Give you some very basic things, but I think this one is mostly just about what status conditions are. It'd be nice if they'd given us a berry, though. But no such luck. Okay. Cool. Did not mean to keep talking to you. Anything in here? Oh, this is the strawberry Pidgey. Pidgey the strawberry. Strawberry the Pidgey. Plants are also living things. They would want to move around from time to time. Yes and no. Let me talk to you. Ma'am, get back here. Not a tree is blocking the way to critique. It's preventing me from shopping. Well, we'll be able to do something about that, just in a little ways. Haven't you had trouble with a boulder blocking your way? Of course you have. For people like you, there's nature and they'll come to your rescue. Oh, we got it. Just like that. Always important to talk to people. Hidden moves like that are hard to forget. Well, I think the best rock to give that to is going to be our own resident rock. Teach Rock Smash, yes. Yeah, I think Dane is just going to be the obvious choice. I don't really want Bob's move slots to be stuck up on, you know, just a physical move that they're not going to have the full use out of, so we'll teach that to Dane, who is adamant can actually make use of physical moves. So we've got Rock Throw, Tackle, Defense Curl, and Rock Polish. Rock Polish could be good situationally if we want to set up to try and sweep with Dane. So I think we'll just go ahead and forget Defense Curl since her defense is already pretty much sky high. If we need to take a physical hit, it'll be Dane that takes it anyway. Let's see. Who's going to be the best for catching things out here, though? Probably Xolo, since they are the weakest Pokemon. But before I forget, we did literally just see a Rock Smash Rock, so I think we're going to go and see what the Rock Smash Rock leads to. Yes. Oh? And Maxeter was in the Rebel. Okay, I'm not used to getting PP moves this early, but I will not complain. And we got a Hyper Potion for coming up here. Definitely a worthy detour, I would say. Okay. So we can go over here to the ruins of Alph. I don't think there's been any updates with the hack, so I think it's still just going to be unknown down here. So I don't really think I'm going to want to go into the ruins themselves to try and catch something, just because that doesn't seem very worth our time. I will go get the unknown dex for as little as that's going to help. I really just love like Staryu's little design on its leg there. It's just such a cool little detail that they chose to include in the sprite work there. Oh. Okay, here's the person that gives us the... Oh, no. Maybe not. They mistook us for an archaeologist. Solo is gazing around restlessly. Mysterious Hall, please watch your step. Obviously, we don't have Surf quite yet, being with only one badge. I may honestly just come back here when we get Headbutt in a little while. I mean, there's like actually quite a few Pokemon we can still probably catch in the water, so I think we will go fishing with our starfish here. Okay. The fish are not biting today. Too late. Okay. I guess I'm just the worst fisherman in the world. Okay, there we go. What's it gonna be? Ooh, a Remoraid is gonna be our Ruins of Alph encounter. I don't think I've ever really used an Octillery. But we do have Rapid Spin, which should be good for getting some... Oh, that's possibly a little scary. I don't think it gets Zap Cannon normally, though. Not even Drayano's that mean. Okay, it's just gonna keep locking on. Oh, that was a crit. Okay. Let's go ahead and throw our Pokeball. Nice. Nice and easy. Does anyone have any ideas for Remoraid's name? Using its dorsal fin as a suction pad, it clings to Mantine's underside to scavenge for leftovers. It is a jet Pokemon. We will be giving Remoraid a nickname, as is tradition for Nuzlocke. I think we'll go ahead and name him Revolver. Since, while I don't really see it, they're meant to be like handgun and tank based for Remoraid and Octillery respectively. So having something like that is a little bit more appropriate for both. Strangely and conveniently, they are right here for us. So they do have Sniper, which powers up moves if they become critical hits. It knows Water Gun, Lock On, and Psybeam, which isn't a bad moveset. But I do think I'd rather use the Staryu than the Remoraid, so I think we will be trading out Revolver. I'm going to keep them in our party just for right now, because we're going to be catching some other things here in a second anyway. And then that will hopefully minimize some things, like some back and forth for the PCs. Okay, so this is Route 32. That's a guy that usually stops us. And I think, well, before I forget, I'm going to save, because I don't trust my luck to not completely destroy this, so no point delaying the inevitable. We'll just see what we've got. Oh, we get a 2-for-1 here. Ninkata. Are we a psychic type already? No, we're just water. Okay, cool. So Leech Slice shouldn't hurt, even though it's only a couple of base power in this gen anyway. I don't know if it'll survive a water gun from us, so we'll just wrap it out. Ow. Okay, never mind. Let's go out to Dane then. That will do nothing there. Perfect. Why is this thing critting us? Goodness. Okay, let's try rock throwing then. This may just outright squash it. Nope. Okay. Just as well. I was not expecting an Ninkata to give us all that problem. Okay. Yeah, that's a bit more akin to what this should be doing. So I don't think I'm really going to be adding Ninkata to the squad either. There may be a second route before we get to the second gym. I know we've got the cave, and we've got Slowpoke Well. So there's still plenty of opportunity for some other encounters. I don't really want to add anybody else right this moment. Can sometimes live underground for more than 10 years. It absorbs nutrients from the roots of trees. Okay, we'll give them a name. And even though this isn't quite the truth, for some reason, millennia seems like it really fits for Nincada. Like, they come out once in a millennium. Once a decade is not once in a millennia, but I think that's a pretty name for her, so we'll name her Millennia. And she's not on our team yet. So we'll speed on back to town. We'll check out Millennia when we drop off Revolver, and we still need to sell that Stardust, so let's go ahead and do that too. Because that could definitely make the difference between us being able to get some necessary life-saving medicine and not. Alrighty. Flawless. We'll jump down here. Oop. Boot up the PC. Okay. So it looks like Nincada is calm nature, which isn't great for Nincada. But it's got compound eyes, which boosts its accuracy. Bug bite, which I'm really glad I didn't use, because that would have hurt a lot more than Leech Life was. Harden and Sand Attack. Okay. There we go. So now the party is all updated. We still got the egg that we'll be getting some extra steps into. I don't know whether or not I'm going to actually use a Togepi when it hatches, but I'd rather have the option than have to run around and hatch an egg and train it up from scratch regardless. Okay. Is anybody really lagging behind? There's not like a huge gap there, so I think we'll just head on down and fight whoever we need to fight along the way. Oh. Wait up, what's the hurry? You have some good Pokemon there. Must be from the train gave them around the city. Training at the gym must have been especially helpful. So souvenir, take this. Increases the power of grass type moves. Alright, we got the Miracle Seed. We don't have any grass types to put it on, but we got the Miracle Seed. Oh well, speaking of grass types, I'm actually a little nervous to keep anybody out in the face of a Bellsprout. We had something that had runaways still, that'd be a different story. Okay, this is just Death Alley here. Little... I don't think I should be leading with Staryu here. Maybe I should pop a repel or something. We'll turn off the running shoes just for now. That should at least help. Thought there was an item hidden over there, but apparently not. You still give us a TM? Roar. People won when I wore. But you came looking. That pleases me. Now take this. I'm gonna assume that that's, rest, right? War, it's war. Even Pokemon run from a good roar. Dang. Guess I'm a bad guesser then. Alright. Now these two are definitely trainers. Yeah, I think those are as good a leads as any. I'm a little nervous about doing a double battle, but I think literally just for that reason I'm going to do it anyway. That's probably gonna come back to haunt me, but it is what it is there. I haven't seen you around before, so you think you're pretty tough? Found some good Pokemon in the grass. Hopefully no Bellsprouts and Mareeps like that. Okay. This is not the best of matchups. I should have taken him on one-on-one. Because no matter what, everybody's weak to the Sandshrew, so it makes sense to keep Xolo out to attack the Sandshrew, because I think we can probably one-shot it. Mareep is what makes me fear for Xolo, though. So let's try and flinch it. I don't know why I insist on making the worst possible choices. And of course, that didn't even finish off the Sandshrew. Okay, sand attack. That's annoying, but not critical. And Mareep did in fact flinch, so at least plan A worked. Let's see how that goes. Oh, and it missed. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to water gun. And we are just going to straight up heal with Anti-God's turn. Okay. The Onyx threat has been resolved. Now it's effectively a 2-on-1. Anti-God gets level. Okay. So now that that's resolved, we'll switch out to Dane, who is going to obviously be immune to that. Of course, they read that. Let's go ahead and Rock Throw Bite combo. I forget that electric types can get paralyzed in this game. Cool. There's no target. Final Mon is Drifloon, who is going to have a bad time in the face of these. Maybe not as bad a time as it should have had. Oh no, not minimize. Okay, thank you, Dane. That could have been a lot more annoying than it actually was. And everyone's getting some levels up. Magnitude. Ooh, yes, yes, please. We will gladly forget Tackle for sad Magnitude. Rock Smash will still give us a little bit more coverage, too. I always like playing the roulette with magnitudes. We're strong. And shucks. What? Anti-God is evolving? Woo, we've got a Luxio now. Our Anti-God evolved into Luxio. We'll just update that real quick. There we go. Awesome. I just love the Luxury line so much. I wonder how much that helped out our stats. A fair bit, I'd say. We still got quite a ways to go on this route, so I'm just gonna speed up and get us back. Because I don't really want to waste a potion if one of our Pokemon's still going to be paralyzed, because I don't think I've got any paralysis heals anyway. So we'll just speed on through to there. There we go. All healed up. Okay. Zooming. We're not going to zoom into the grass because I really don't want to bother with the rest there. I do think I'm going to put a different Pokemon up in the front just because there's a lot of grass and electric types here, and well, I kind of want to run away from the majority of them anyway. I just don't want to be playing around with not being able to escape something somewhere. Anti-God began poking you in the stomach. Adorable. This is something I kind of divert too much brain power to, but a lot... Oh, repel, that'll be helpful. But I often find myself wondering how it would feel if, like, the role of human and pet were reversed. Like, what it would feel to, like, be a pet of somebody. Like, you're just sitting there sleeping, minding your own business, and somebody just, like, swoops down and picks you up and, like, turns you around. Like, that would annoy me so much. I think this person usually has, like, a couple ground types, so let's give them a fight. And hopefully get Xolo a little bit more caught up. Challenged by Picnicker Liz. Oh, Nidoran. Why does this feel like it just got so much louder all of a sudden? Turn it down a little bit. Water gun. Double kick. Ow. 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 Well, we won the 1-for-1 fight. Ooh, Ponyta. We'll definitely keep battling. I am gonna heal up. Just on the off chance that this thing knows, like, one-shot your water type move. Nope. Just a lot of kicking, but I really don't trust how much damage that just did. So let's go ahead and switch out to Dane, who should be able to take even a double kick. It's not Sab anyway. Okay. Not fond of that because we're still kind of in crit range, but let's try out our new magnitude. Don't know why I went for tackle that time. Magnitude 8. Okay, Ponyta is down. Excellent. Got a level for Xolo. And yeah, they like to give us our phone number. You won't be my friend? No. No, I'm sorry. I don't want to be your friend. Okay. Let's put Anti-God back up at the front. Because we also do just have a lot of fishermen coming up too. Which are actually kind of scary in this game because they have more than just Magikarp. I'm gonna heal because I'm paranoid. I think at the very least we definitely need to heal Dane because Dane is gonna be our lifeline. I like to try and get the most out of my potions, so I kind of hate using them when it's not like exactly what we need. But that's okay. Our glance is intriguing. Just like picturing us looking over half feral eye twitching. You're just like, intriguing. Fascinated. Intimidate is such a good ability. Let's spark it. Oof. Anti-God is going to be the master of... No, not the poison. Master of hacks, because we got all these, like, paralyze flinch moves now. Diglett, we're definitely switching out for. Water gun. Ow. Okay. It's fine. Was a magnitude 10. If I remember correctly, Earthquake is like equivalent to like magnitude 8 or 9. And of course the last one's a Pikachu. Which is kind of weirdly why I like magnitude so much. Because like sure you can roll a 1 or 2 and do literally nothing to them. Or you can roll something that's more powerful than the most powerful ground type move. It's just all luck, and that's just a lot more exciting. Obviously, for like competitive, I would never trust it, but it's exciting. Do we have an antidote? Yes, yes we do. Okay. Perfect. How's Anti-God doing? Seems to want to play. Okay, let's go ahead and Grab this item. Looks like it's a great ball. Which I will not say no to. This is all the same route. Oh, no. Don't really care for the intimidate bits there. I think there is, in fact, something up here. So go grab that real quick. Ooh. So we got a Miracle Seed and Bullet Seed. For whenever we get a grass type, we will have them be set. Especially if they're physical. Okay, I think I am gonna run down here. Yeah, because there's just a Pokemon Center right here. A Slowpoke tail just for $1 million. Low cost. Sorry, I don't want it. Then Scram Shoe. I thought there was something up here. I guess not. Or it's hidden a bit better than I care to look for it right now. Okay, let's heal up. Don't regret using the antidote though, because while I don't think poison's fatal, I still don't want to mess around with it. Do you like water type Pokemon? Yes, I do. You should take this TM. Ooh. He looked important with his Wooper there. Water Pulse. Ooh, very nice. Oh, should we give that to Staryu? That's a really good move. But this sounds bad. I just don't want to give it to Staryu. Staryu ends up dying. Or picking apricorns, yes. I want to give you this. Lure Balls. Ooh. I think Lure Balls... Yeah, apricorns do rule. I think Lure Balls are probably one of my favorite Gen 2 special ball. There's just something about the aesthetic of it that I've always found appealing. And, like, having grown up watching the anime at the time I was, like, really young and really starting to get into Pokemon, like, actually kind of understand what Pokemon even were. It was Gen 2. Dating myself for that. And Totodile, Ash's Totodile, was in a Lure Ball. And I don't know why, I just thought that was, like, the coolest thing. That it was, like, actually a special Pokeball that the protagonist had. But we are going to beat up all these fishermen real quick. I think it'll be quick work with Anti-God with us. Well, maybe not quick with the Intimidate being a problem. Ooh, Camouflage. Is that better than Harden? User's type is changed depending on its environment. Well, I don't ever foresee actually using that or Harden, so I don't think it ultimately matters. But it's a really cool idea for a move, honestly. We'll keep battling. Why is everything poisoning God right now? Don't young people fish anymore? No thanks. Oh. Okay. You guilted me. I'll be your friend. This guy really just hit me with the not even my kids want to be my friend anymore. I don't wanna be that person. We'll be friends with him. He's just gonna probably give us a lot of weird fishing tips that we don't need. But that's okay if it makes him happy. Okie dokie. Time to go up and around. Alright, just these two left. Hopefully no one else decides to poison Anti-God. But Anti-God is going to be well on par for this gym. At this point. Flawless. Okay. Sorry, Joey. I was already clicking in. think we will take that, and I think we'll actually give that to Bob. Which sounds a little weird, but Anti-God's getting all these levels out here. And I think we're just going to use Dane and Xolo more in the cave. So, I don't want Bob to fall too far behind. Oh, maybe this guy does have 6 Magikarps. I don't want to switch. You think the Anti-God runs from Magikarps? No. I keep hitting the same button, though. Goodbye. Didn't hit the wrong button that time. Oh, that one actually outsped. Didn't help in the end. But at least it wasn't a complete one-sided battle there. Oh, this one is an item. Ooh, Soothe Bell, too. I think Togepi evolves via friendship, so that could be potentially good for them. The only thing is I still don't know if I actually want to use a Togepi. How's Geodude feeling? Dane looks happy. Do you want to tussle? Yes. Yes, our badge is from Faulkner. I do in fact have that on the layout. It's inverted from where it will ultimately be. Just because my little back thingies were covering it up too much. Yeah, I was gonna say we got a good matchup here, but Intimidates could be annoying. Okay, that could have been a lot more irritating. Well, I guess Bob will get some action after all. Ember time. Elekid, so we'll go back out to Dane. Magnitude time. 9. Nice. Oh, that's scary. Oh, and of course we didn't. I'm just gonna magnitude again. Okay. Not too bad, even for an ace trainer. I actually don't think I usually have teams of 4 at this point in the game. Like, even if I'm a little imbalanced, I'll usually fill out the team just to have something there. And usually I'll kind of keep the eggs separate, but I think it's helping us to keep up and get ahead on levels to have a smaller team, which makes perfect sense, really. But that could change right now. I'm gonna say, since it's been a second, I don't want to have to reset everything we've already done. Cool. Alright. I don't think we've got anybody that's really good for catching other Pokemon, so I think we'll just rock with Dane for a second. And our Union Cave encounter is... Ooh, an Aaron. This doesn't quite make up for the Larvitar that we missed out on, though, I will not lie. Rock Smash. Okay, it should be able to take that to Harden. Oh, that was still too close. That was way too close. Let's see if this will just catch nice and easy now. Okay. Nice and easy indeed. When it evolves, it sheds the steel carapace that covered its whole body and develops a new one. So Aaron is another rock type, but it's also partially steel. Aaron's nickname. I think we'll name him Smelt. Like we're smelting something. And let's check out Smelt since he's right there anyway. Oh, and he's got Headbutt too already. So he's a mild nature, which is about as bad as it gets for an Aaron because that lowers its defense, increases its special attack, which we're never going to use. But it does have some interesting moves here. Got Headbutt, Tackle, Mud Slap, and Harden. You know, if we had managed to keep the Larvitar during the Purge, it probably would have been... Like, I probably would have been considering making a sand team, honestly. Because we would have had Geodude, Aaron, and Larvitar, who are all immune to sand. And especially for a bug-type gym, that could have been really helpful. I don't know what I was hoping for, but I think part of me was hoping for like an Onyx or something, even though we would have run into the same problem. I've never actually used Aaron just because it kind of falls into the same trap of they're really hard to level up and the outcome isn't always like feeling like it's worth it. So I've never really used one seriously. But that is our cave encounter. So we're just gonna carefully navigate through here. Get a few different items. I don't think the lower floor counts as a different area. I'd be very surprised if it did. Actually gotta be careful about the other Geodudes since they'll probably have magnitude now themselves. But we'll definitely let Dane take care of our fire breather here. Got a Vulpix. Oh, that was easy. Well, we're definitely getting into the realm of possibly over-leveled if we are just straight up one-shotting things that are meant to be a bit more challenging. Oh, Zubat. I wouldn't mind a Zubat either. So I really do like Crobat. It's super accessible, super fast, and hits pretty hard. And we get Rock Tomb, who I really think we may give to Dane. Anticipation. You're... okay. Hope it was worth it, Zubat. At least everyone's keeping up to the same in levels there. Do you think we'll give Xolo a little bit more time of day, though? There are so many Pokemon in here. The Crobat is super fast and hits super hard, so it's just a good Pokemon overall. Okay. We got some X items, which may or may not come in handy. And we'll go beat up this... oh, it's a little Cubone. Growing up, I always used Marowak in my party. I think part of me was just enamored by the Lavender Tower. Whoa, didn't expect to see anyone here. Okay, well your Onyx is about to fall to my Starfish. Nice. Cool. We're getting quite a bit of money out of this too, which is definitely helpful. I'm trying to fight everybody I can just to stay on par. Because the level up in this game is brutal sometimes. That Nosepass was really tanky, but luckily it was not focused on actually hitting us. Zolo is just bullying everybody in this cave. Definitely seems like we got a little bit of a rarer spawn though, which is really cool. Because Zubat has definitely been the most common. Though, as soon as I said that, now I've seen more Aarons and Zubats up here. Oh. I hope this doesn't break it. Okay. I think we're safe. Except for the poison, which is just irritating. Magby. We will switch out just because I don't want that poison racking up. Charmander, same dealio. Okay. Nope. Okay. I was hoping the battle wasn't going to do that, but I guess it's gonna be time to reload. Which I most recently saved the game itself, so that means going to have to load it from here, wherever here was. I really just dislike the RNG that sometimes dictates that this is what's gonna happen. Okay. Well, luckily we saved at least right outside of the cave. I don't believe I saved after I caught the Aaron. So we'll just reset that encounter and get the first thing that we see. And if it... yeah. Okay. Luckily, I guess that could have been worse. We could have reset all the way back to town. But let's go redo our catch and re-navigate like all of that again. Okay. Yep, there's an Onyx hiding in the cave. Let's see what we get. Alright, so that is dupes. We are in fact playing with dupes because this game has a lot of variety. I want to actually see what the variety is. I mean, Machop will be good for the third gym if we make it that far, but I think I'd rather take the Aaron. What can I hit this with, and what can it hit me with? Rock Smash is neutral. Okay, and that lowered its defense, so let's do that again. Ooh. Well, we're definitely not hitting it a third time. Okay, we got Machop. At least that bit was easy. It loves to work out and build its muscles. It is never satisfied, even if it trains hard all day long. Give a nickname, yes. I don't think I need to explain this. So I won't. Oh, Faulkner's calling. Sorry, just had to cough. Okay. Hey, this is Faulkner. How are you doing? You chatted with Janine in Fuchsia City, haven't you? Was that the dancer? Because I don't think we chat with anybody else and anybody else. All she ever talks about is her dad, you know, endlessly. I mean, it's good to have a healthy respect for your dad, but it's better to have some self-confidence. Don't you have faith in your own abilities? What? I'm so confused. I'm so confused as to what just happened. Oh, let's check out Cena. Just ignore whatever. That honestly kind of felt like... I don't know. I don't know what the relationship is. But we are serious nature, which is neutral, so not too bad there. Guts, which boosts attack if there is a status problem, which we can maybe make use of in some strategic battles too. And we know Leer, Focus Energy, Karate Chop, and Foresight. Which, like, Foresight isn't too bad for right now until it actually gets some coverage. I'm debating adding Cena to the team just because it is a fighting type. But we do still have a route on the other side of the cave and the Slowpoke well. And we can headbutt a tree once we get to the next city we're going to. Theoretically. I forgot that we don't have the Aaron with headbutt anymore. But we will be getting that soon thereafter. So we've got quite a few encounters still upcoming. So I'm going to just deposit Xena in the PC for right this moment, as that is going to give us something later. There's definitely a lot of bug types that get flying type coverage, and I just don't know if that's a risk I want to mess around with going into the second gym. Okay. Save again so I don't lose the encounter again. And let's retrace our steps here a bit. Which is really annoying. Oh, don't do this to me. Okay. You know, it's kind of funny because the first time we were in here, there were no Machots to speak of at all. And then, as soon as I have to reset, that's the only thing we're encountering now. Vulpix? Oh. I prefer what happened the first time around. Okay. Do we have a burn heal? That's kind of a later game thing, really. Nope, of course we don't. Okay, well I'm gonna go ahead and just put Dana in the back for a second, because I don't want to immediately have to run back out and heal. But since the burn affects attack and hurt Zane, I think it's just wiser to heal before we proceed any further into the cave. Okay. Trying not to like actually run or ride the bike in here, even if that slows us down a little bit. Because I don't really want to waste a repel here. And I don't really want to encounter 1,000,003 Pokemon either. Why are there so many things? Okay, I think we will just use the repel. Don't have that patience. Okay. I know those glitches happen when you're like in transition screens and you've got like the speed up button on or going. Like effectively you just kind of hit it the wrong time. I'm trying to be a little bit more mindful about... I only got one. That should be enough anyway. So I'm just trying to be a bit more mindful about use of speed up on that. Because I don't want, again, to have to repeat this for like the 5th time. Okay. We'll go ahead and save state here. Perfect. Headed to Azalea, we sure are. Again. Okay, hopefully this just hardens again. Yep. Hey guys, better, but not that good. Oh? I was not expecting the egg to hatch so soon. What's it gonna be? It's a Togepi! Who would have guessed? Would you like to give a nickname to newly hatched Togepi? Yes. Yes, I would. What's a good name for a flying egg? What is that called when... Oh, that would have been good if it was a male. I was thinking of Eggs Benedict. But for a girl, I think we'll just go with Benny. Oh. Sorry, Professor Elm. Ooh, Benny is a modest nature with serene grace. Okay, so maybe we will be using a Togepi in this run. So, serene grace boosts the likelihood of added effects appearing, so if something has a chance to burn, paralyze, freeze, whatever, then it's a boosted chance for that, which is really good for Togekiss, especially because Togekiss gets access to a lot of those TMs. And it looks like right off the bat we have extra sensory, which in this generation makes foes flinch. So after all, I do think we're gonna actually keep Benny on the team. I was not expecting her to hatch this soon though. That's pretty cool. Well, obviously we are going to go ahead and give her that experience share, and then after that she can have the Soothe Bell to get her friendship up a bit better. And we are definitely saving the game there, because I'm not losing a modest Togepi with Serene Grace. Okay. Let's see if we can make up for it. Hey Frosty, this is great news. A Pokemon hatched from that egg. I knew that giving that egg to you was the right thing to do. I just knew it. You should come here and show me what kind of Pokemon it is. Maybe later. I don't think we're gonna do that right now. But I am gonna go ahead and update our layout in like 2 seconds. I was not expecting so many team changes, otherwise I would have had this a bit better prepared for us. But I think it is pretty neat that we are getting Togepi so quickly anyway. Oh, this is the best picture of Togepi. There's no way I'm not using this. Come on. You know, growing up, we had Togepi actually like any anime. And for me, anyway, as a kid, I'd always kind of hated Togepi. Just because, like, I mean, like, it's a baby, right? That's the point of Togepi, is that it's a little baby. But at the same time, as a kid, like, for whatever reason, that just irked me so much. So, like, as a kid, I just always hated Togepi for no good reason. Like, the only time I think I ever had actually liked Togepi was when, like, there was a short and, like, Togepi got lost and Pikachu had to go save it. And they, like, got into something. It was like one of those shorts before one of the first 2 movies, and that was like the only time I actually liked Togepi. The rest of the time, I was like, wow, I could really take or leave this Pokemon. But there we go. Hang on. There we go. Team layout is all updated. So we are going to go ahead and proceed. I, again, did not think I was going to be using Togepi this run, but I am not going to complain. Okay, sir, you broke my game last time. Don't do it again, please. I beg of you. Smokescreen's annoying, but better than poison. Oh yes, Benny is going to get all of the levels up here. Just like that, we were level 5. Oh, and that smoke screen's gonna come back to haunt us now. I do think I'm gonna switch out Exolo after this, just because I do not trust whatever's coming in next with the smoke screen. We are definitely gonna forget Growl, because Growl and Charm do the same thing, but Charm does it better. Benny learns Soft Boil. We're level 7. Now we're on to Charmander. Oh, I said I was going to switch it out, didn't I? Eh, well. Charmander isn't as scary as, like, a Geodude or something more physical. With all the leers that the other thing got off on us. Okay. He didn't kill our game that time. You're safe to get our Great Ball. And walk up here. What's up here? I know that there's items in this cave. I just don't like wasting my repel to get them. I could not have timed that better if I tried. Please no. Oh, just a potion. But hey, that just a potion could save our lives sometime. Nope. I don't wanna. Unfortunately, we only had the one repel, so we're just gonna have to deal with the rest of this. Pokemaniacs usually have kind of like normal types, maybe a rock type. I think Exolo's still a good lead, so we'll keep them up at the front. I'm just gonna say because I'm so paranoid. And, like, all of the shenanigans that have happened with this game have just really reinforced why I should be paranoid. Which doesn't do good for somebody who's naturally anxious. I'm a Slowpoke. I think we'll just go out to Anti-God directly. That's fine. Maybe a little annoying, but also fine. What's Benny got? Just the one level? That's fine. Cool. Alright, not too bad there. I don't see any items worth our time. Sure, there's something hidden on a rock somewhere that I'm missing, but... Oh? I know, Professor Elm. We already had this conversation. Like 5 minutes ago. And I did in fact say that I'm not going to come visit you right just yet. But I think he may start spam calling us to go back so he can look at our Togepi. Who is honestly leveling up pretty nicely. It could be good if we can get like a Togetic before the bug type gym as well, just because Togetic is part flying after all and could well learn a flying type move before then. And get these apricorns. Do you like the rain? Exolo seems to be happy about the rain. I played this game so much that like I'm pretty familiar with like all the possible events that could happen on routes, and this route it's usually the Pokemon either complaining or rejoicing in the rain. And I do believe that this is a completely different route. I am just gonna double check that to be fully sure though. Yep, so 32 and then 33. This game really was made for Nuzlocking. You get so many encounters. I think we'll go beat up that hiker first, just so we don't get ambushed out of a potentially bad grass situation. There's nothing worse than being like, oh man, I really need a heal, and then some random trainer decides to ruin your day. And I think we need to give Exolo some... Oh, what are we trying to learn? I guess forget a move. Ooh, Sweet Kiss. I think we'll probably use confusion more than attack lowering, so we'll go ahead and forget charm as well. And soft boiled is good because you just never know when you could be in a pinch like that. Machop. Oh, we'll keep Exolo out. We'll let them stretch their fins, question mark, in the rain. Yep, perfect. Exolo's getting plenty of experience, too. Now this is Hiker Anthony. Does he ask for a number? Yeah. That's so sad. I might just end up secluding myself in the mountain. Okay, Mom, what'd you buy with our money this time? Oh, hi, Frosty. How are you? I found a useful item while shopping, so I bought with your money. Sorry, but they're taking it to you. So stop by the nearest Pokemart. Nope, I don't want to call her. Like, it's definitely one of those things where it's kind of irritating that they can just buy things, but the things that they buy are usually things you can't access pretty easily, so I do think it's worth having her hang on to her money regardless. Oh, is Zane going to be angry about the rain? Dane is making an unhappy face. Yes, Dane is angry about the rain. I'm sorry, Dane. It's necessary because we need your strength to catch whatever's in this grass. Ooh, Ekans. Arbok is one of those Pokemon that, like, let's not magnitude it. That was my first instinct. Arbok is just one of those Pokemon that, like, I've always loved the aesthetic of, but obviously it doesn't perform as well stat-wise as a lot of other Pokemon, so it's not really ever used. But I'll gladly take one for the team. If anyone has any name suggestions, feel free to drop those in chat because I will gladly take it. Gotcha, Ekans was caught. Data was added. It always hides in grass. When first born, it has no poison, so its bite is painful but harmless. How big was Ekans? I forgot to look. I'm just trying to picture, like, how terrifying an Ekans of that size could possibly be. Just because snakes in the real world, you know, get to be so big themselves. But we'll definitely give her a name, since we are Nuzlocking this. All the names I'm coming up with are kind of generic, but generic is fine, so I think we will go with Viper. We're coming up on the name Raider in a town or two anyway, so if we hate that name, we can always change it later. So it looks like Viper is a mild nature, which increases special attack, lowers defense. I don't know how helpful that will be. But she does have Glare, which could be very helpful in catching some things. So let's go ahead and rearrange that. I'm a little bit particular with the layout of my moves, so I like to go by stab and then like base power total. I don't know why. I think if I just am clicking a button, I want to click the strongest thing first in case I'm stuck on the wrong bit. But we could have gotten a Rhyhorn here, so possible missed opportunity. But having Viper around isn't a bad thing either, because she could help us catch some things in the future. And we're about to witness violence. Who are you? You don't know us? We are Team Rocket. What? We broke up a while ago? Give me a break. We've not broken up. Actually, we did once, but we've come back to pursue Giovanni's ambition. Enough talking. Shut up and just beat it, thud. Sir, nothing's going on. It's unsafe to go in there, so I'm standing guard to make sure people don't wander in. Am I not a good Samaritan? Whatever you say, bud. Whatever you say. The Slowpoke have disappeared from town and their tails are being sold somewhere. This plotline always made me so sad as a kid. It looks like we get our package of pasho berries. I think that weakens super effective ice type moves. Water type moves. I mean, that could save somebody like Dane's life. So I guess that could be worse. More badges you have, the better stuff you get. Okay, so here we can get a heal ball and a netball. Netball is definitely the better of those two, just because the heal ball is so situational. We actually have quite a bit of money, so I'm going to go ahead and grab a few repels. We will not be complaining about repels at the end of the day after all. How many awakenings do I have? I'm just going to grab like 3 of all of these. Except for ice heals. I don't think we need 3 of those. Because as we have seen so far, everything is out to get you in this game. And they will satisfy you with just about anything. I'll get 1 more of these. 1 more of those. How are we doing on Pokeballs? We'll get back up to 15. Don't see the need to go too far overboard here. Okay, we got 4 of those and 3 of those. We're definitely getting into the realm where it's going to be more beneficial to just get the super potions, so I'm going to focus on those for now. And let's go heal up and talk to everybody here. We already talked to you. This is the charcoal person's house. All Slowpoke had disappeared from the town. The forest protector may be angry with us. Could be a bad omen, we should stay in. Where have all the Slowpoke gone? Are they out playing somewhere? Yes, they're out playing somewhere. Just like that. I wonder if that's in the base game. I feel like that wouldn't get through, but it's weird that that would be in the hack. Did you come to Kurt to get custom Pokeballs? A lot of people do just that. There's a tough guy called Kurt in this town. He should be able to take care of it. Cut the Rosalia and you'll be an Ilex, but those skinny trees make it impossible to get through. Yep, it's gonna... Hello? Oh, I guess it is Saturday, isn't it? Huh, you found me. Darn, just kidding. I used to be a thief, but then no way am I saying that. But kid, thievery isn't always bad. I'll let you prove it with this. I thought this was like the Secret Saturday guy. Thief will allow you to steal an item. We'll take the white apricorn. I wonder what he was gonna say that he later changed his mind about. What's the lie that you tell us when we try and bother you again? Oh, you're just promoting your product, which is obtained by animal cruelty. Got it. Get back here. Yep. People make Pokeballs out of apricorns. What? Don't even know what I agree to, but he's giving me a TM. Ooh, Shockwave is a cool electric type move that will never miss. Do any of your Pokemon know what they call hidden moves? When Pokemon faints, it just doesn't have the power to battle. It can still use them. I wish I had a Gibble. I don't know if I trade it for a Beldum. You don't want to trade? Darn. More like I don't even have the capacity to trade. That's actually a good question. If I could only have a Garchomp or a Metagross, which would I pick? I like Metagross's typing more, but I like Garchomp's aesthetic more. If we factor in megas and shinies, that's a whole nother can of worms. But it's time for another quiz. Is Sableye the only Pokemon able to have the Sol ability? I think so. Correct. Time for question 2. Is Lax incense required in order to breed a Munchlax? No, it's like a full incense you need for Munchlax. That always threw me off when I was trying to figure that out. Haha. Is it true that Reversal has a maximum power of 150? I think it can go up to like 170 or 180. Nice. Does Gardevoir have a higher base stat total than Alakazam? I don't think it does. Oh, it does. Color me surprised. Yes. No. No. Yes. Okay. And now we can pick a prize Pokemon. So, of these 3, I'd say my favorite is actually Trico, followed very closely by Torchic. Grovyle specifically just stole my heart of this generation, especially with the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games. But for the sake of this run, I am going to pick Torchic. And I am doing that mostly just for, like, optics. Fire types are a lot harder to find than grass types, so we haven't been very lucky with grass types anyway. And with Whitney's Miltank on the horizon, having a possible fighting type in Combuskin isn't unwelcome. Oh, we need to deposit Viper. I forgot we had her. Move our Pokemon. We are really filling up our boxes though, which is good after Mr. Dibble decimated our current population. It's a good problem to have though. I'm gonna go ahead. Oh. Well. I didn't mean to do that, but I guess we're gonna take the Trico. Hi, X-Slayer. How's it going? Welcome into the stream. Just in case you aren't really familiar with what I'm doing here, I'm currently playing a Sword and Silver Nuzlocke, which is an old ROM hack from, like, ancient times, like 2016, maybe? Which makes it a lot harder, but we get some extra special Pokemon because this has all the Pokemon available through Gen 4 for us to see. Yeah, I'll keep watching Frosty, but I've got to go to bed. Stream again soon. See you, Niffler. Thank you for hanging out. But with that, we are currently obtaining a Trico. I meant to pick a Torchic from the Quizmaster, but I fat fingered that, so I guess we have a Trico now. And I think we shall name our Trico Geico. But this is a pretty hard Nuzlocke, and just to make it even harder, I'm currently releasing Pokemon for every follow or sub that I get. So if there's a Pokemon that you particularly like or don't like, someone follows or subs, it could be released into the void, or it could be pardoned from the void forever. I think just about everybody in our current party, but the Togepi is currently pardoned, so quick little status update there. Oh yeah, I did a Nuzlocke of it. I did it 5 months ago. It's a really fun game. I'm apparently not very good at Nuzlockes because this is one I've never beaten on my own. Not that I've, like, put a very concerted effort into trying, but I've never actually beaten it. So our new Geico Gecko is Quiet Nature, already level 15. With Overgrow, which is standard starter type moves there. I'm just going to rearrange that. Well, I guess we at least have a grass type if we did want to get a little bit more diversity in our party. But given that we are in Bugsy's neck of the woods, I don't know if we want to have Geico Gecko on our team right this moment. That just seems like a recipe for disaster there. We'll go ahead and turn everything off there. We'll save. Just because this game has quite the habit of wanting to ruin my whole night. Okay. So, with our current distribution, I'm not exceedingly worried here. I do want to just see what we get in Slowpoke well before I fill up that last slot of our team. We'll maybe need to grind a little bit, just to get everybody kind of at least somewhat equal. And then we can go tackle the gym. I had 2 deaths to Falconer, 2 deaths to Bugsy, 1 death to Giovanni, 1 death to Missy, and 1 death to Red, so a total of 7 deaths. Yeah, Heart Gold Soul Silver just does that in emus. Yeah, it really does. It's already done it to me once this stream and like twice last stream, so I'm really trying to be careful about where I'm saving. And that's really not too bad. I try not to super overlevel things so that doesn't help my case, but in this run we've already lost 2 to Falconer. 1 I don't think was avoidable, the other one totally was. And we've had, I don't know, like 5 releases to subs and follows, so I mean, all things considered, we've got a pretty good team going for ourselves, I think. Nothing is going on, so you have to go in there. Oh. Forgot we need to go talk to Kurt. And also, I had a special that I didn't use any gift Pokemon. Yeah, that's fair, especially when you get starters in this game. But I really like the starters in the Eevee, so I'm just... I'm just weak there. Who are you, Frosty, eh? You want me to make some balls? Sorry, but that'll have to wait. Do you know Team Rocket? Ah, don't worry, I'll tell you anyhow. Team Rocket's an evil gang that uses Pokemon for their dirty work. They were supposed to have disbanded 3 years ago. Anyway, they're at the well, cutting off Slowpoke tails for sale. I'm gonna go give them a lesson in pain. Hang on, Slowpoke, old Kurt is on his way. I aspire to be Kurt. But yeah, with the extra caveat of presently having to release a Pokemon for all those conditions, I figured I would allow myself some breaks with the gift Pokemon. Okay, and Slowpoke Well is a new location, so we can in fact get an encounter here too. I think it's neat that for the Elite Four you can choose any order. Yeah, this ROM adds quite a few new gimmicks to it. I really like Drayano's style of his hacks too, just because, like, it feels a bit more balanced for Pokemon fans that actually know what they're doing and actually want, like, a good Pokemon experience. I'm surprised that Kurt didn't just die in the well. I mean, it's a pretty big drop and he's a pretty old man. Hey there, Frosty. The guard up top took off when I shouted at him, but then I took a tumble down the well. I slammed down hard on my back so I can't move. Rats, if I were fit, my Pokemon would have punished them. Ah, it can't be helped. Frosty, show them how gutsy you are in my place. I mean, I argue that he has to be pretty fit to, you know, not just die in the well. Okay. It does occur to me that we should maybe not have our Geodude up front for the Slowpoke well. Because I don't really want to deal with a possible Slowpoke encounter. Can I just get an encounter, please? Please? Ooh. I'm not trying to reset anything here, please. Come on. Don't have repel on. There we go. Alright, the Zubat's finally caught up to us, but I will actually gladly take a Zubat, especially before the Bug-type Gym Leader, because this is going to give us some much-needed Flying-type coverage. Then again, Alder in Black and White loves jumping off cliffs. Yeah, it's kind of surprising how much of a trope that kind of is in Pokemon, isn't it? Oh, that hurt a lot more than I heard it. I think we'll just keep punching at the bat. This is scary. Okay. I am gonna heal. Do I think we're gonna die to a crit from a Zubat? No. But just in case. I got Ghastly in the Slowpoke well. Ooh, Ghastly would have been cool. But I honestly don't mind Crobat. Well, Zubat. But I really like Crobat. Okay, bud. Let's see what you got for us. If anyone has any suggestions for Zubat name, go ahead and put that in chat. But Zubat is appropriately the bat Pokemon. 2 feet tall, which is a pretty big bat. Capable of flying safely in dark places, it emits ultrasonic cries to check for any obstacles. As is the way, we will go ahead and give her a nickname. So, I mean, obviously there's a lot of vampire tropes that we could go with here. For female vampires, though, I think... I think Allison is my favorite female vampire that I know. Yeah, I unfortunately lost Zubat to Bugsy, so I never got to use him in my Nuzlocke for long. Yeah, that's every possibility that Allison does just end up... Oh no, it's relaxed. That Allison does not make it through the gym, but I'm gonna at least give her a chance here. But Relax lowers our speed, which is obviously not going to be good for Zubat. But increases defense, so maybe we can still outspeed things and tank some things we couldn't otherwise tank. I will go ahead and save because the game likes to crash right after I catch something. Cool. And I am going to go up and heal real quick just because I do want to give Zubat a chance to get some levels off these trainers too. Just so we're not so disproportionate here. Think that's going to be for the best. Heal them, please. Okay. Yeah, with Wing Attack and Bite, I think we should be able to make it through most of what the Rockets will have. So they'll have a lot of Poison types and some Ghost types, I think. Maybe some Psychic. So I think we've at least got a good chance here. Do you want to hear the team I had for Elite Four or not? Oh yeah, definitely. Any MVPs that you had, or any teams that you took on to, well, I guess, the Elite Four or Red, or whatever you want to consider to be the end of Heart Gold and Soul Silver? I will gladly hear. Our Pokemon stretched out its body and is relaxing. That seems very in line with its nature. Zubat's so cute in this game. I just love its little sprite. Time to go around and down. Okay, but since we did get Allison, I think we are going to use this repel. I don't want to run into a bunch of random things down here. And I think this is going to ultimately help us not have to backtrack. There we go. Alright. Bring it on. Now this is the one that Kurt scared. Now he's going to take out his frustration on us. What's he got? He's got a Rattata. Got Allison here. Let's go ahead and wing attack. Ooh, how much is Hyper Fang gonna do? Don't one-shot me, please. You're only one. I got really scared there. Okay, okay, it doesn't have Pursuit. We are safe. I repeat, we are safe. Why is this Rattata hitting so hard, though? Oh, it did have Pursuit, it just didn't use it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I guess I can't get too attached to the Zubat because that Rattata is out to get it. I'm more concerned about using Quick Attack and just offing us that way. Well, I really want Allison to get some levels, but I don't know if I trust us to switch terrain. I think we're gonna try, because Benny needs to get some bigger levels. And of course that one's even stronger than this. Rock throw. Don't hurt it. Okay. It's throwing all the hacks at me. Okay. That was not worth switch training. I think we'll go out to Bob because this is being way too scary for me. Am I gonna have to go back to the Pokemon Okay. I'm gonna have to go to the Pokemon Center after this. I was really hoping to avoid that, but I guess not. Mom, what do you want from me? Alright, she bought another item with our money, but at least it's getting delivered to us. I would not complain if that was more specialty berries for us. Okay. Well, now I feel kind of silly having used the repel, since I'm just gonna waste it, but oh well. We've got 21 steps. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh yeah, got plenty of room. Okay. And while we do that, I am going to go ahead and update our team. Just so that's a bit more reflective of what we are actually using. Even though we almost immediately lost the Zubat. Let's see. Sorry, just had to sneeze. Glad y'all didn't have to hear that, though. That was a really unexpectedly violent one. I love having, just, live editing. Zubat. And yeah, let's see. Okay. There we go, all updated. You had Ledian, Dugong, Aggron, Manectric, Kadabra, and Staraptor for the Elite Four. I think ultimately Staravia was a lifesaver in the early game, like massively because of Intimidate. And Aggron was Gear Resistance, and for Red had the same team. But you had to replace the Aggron, Dugong, Kadabra with Gyarados, Nidoking, and then somebody else you forgot. I mean, that's a pretty good team overall. That's something I have wondered. In this ROM, is it possible to evolve the trait evolutions? Because I think it is. And I would really like to hopefully use Golem one day with Dane there. Whether or not I'm actually going to have Dane survive long enough to become a Golem is another matter. But it would sure be nice. Yes, you can, but it's an item from an NPC trade. Well, that definitely sounds a little bit more challenging for a Nuzlocke to get easily. Okay, as much as I'd like to try and get our Zubat some levels too, I think it's just going to be safer to lead with a bit of a stronger Pokemon, and we can switch out to Allison if it's a bit easier to do so. But yes, I would in fact like you to ignore a direct order from your boss. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, that's also annoying. Why is everybody here all about the hacks? Geodude, we are definitely switching out for... Poochyena. We'll let Bob get that level, I think. Because Bob is probably going to be our carrier when it comes to the actual gym. So letting them get some bonus XP is going to be good. Okay, what is this item? King's Rock. Ooh, that also increases flinching chance, if I remember correctly, so that could be good for Zubats. Quit taking Slowpoke tails, yes. Oh, Cacnea. I was not expecting Cacnea, of all things, to pop up here. But yeah, Slayer, we had a Staravia, and it was a pretty high level too, but like I sent it out against Falconer's Pidgeotto, and the Pidgeotto just straight up one-shot it with Aerial Ace or something. It's a 0 chance, even with like Intimidate. So I really wish I could have had a Staravia too, but it did not want to be. Because I honestly really like Staravia. Okay. I think we are healthy enough. To just grab a couple potions and top us off. We will have to go grab the thing from the mart in a second here, but I don't really want to go all the way back, and I don't know that these like 2 points of health are gonna make or break the difference. So I think we'll just lead off with somebody who is fully healthy and hope that that's a good choice. The Kadabra you were really lucky with and had good stats with special attack and speed, and it was timid. That is good luck for a Kadabra. Oh, I just accessed my file, and that last replacement was Proton. It has mail, read it. Be good and look after the house with Grandpa and Slowpoke. Love, Dad. Aw. Proton is a pretty good Pokemon. We actually had a Corphish on the squad, but the follower challenge ended up getting sacrificed. Rest in peace, Ravioli. You will be missed. Oh, the Pokemon community game was a Slowpoke, and we're in Slowpoke well. Oh, rip. I would have loved to try to catch that. But let's beat up Proton. What do we have here? I'm often labeled as the scariest and cruelest guy in Team Rocket. I strongly urge you not to interfere with our business. That's a polite way of saying, get out. Oh boy, Voltorb. Please don't have Sonic Boom. You're gonna have like Explosion and Sonic Boom, aren't you? Corphish was actually pretty good for me too, because it had shell armor, so it helped even if it was modest nature. It helped with surf spam. Yeah, especially a later game, I can definitely see that being really helpful. I don't like that it screeched twice. The one we have is adaptability, which means it would have been really good offense, but c'est la vie. That is the nature of the challenge after all. Okay. Togetic learns Yawn? I guess so. I don't really like Yawn just because of how situational it is. I mean, I guess you could argue the same for Soft Boiled, but I think Sweet Kiss, where it's just a more immediate effect, is going to be the most helpful. I guess I should probably delete Metronome on the off chance that rolls Explosion for us, but oh well. I like Yawn because it doesn't miss, but that's just you, lol. Yeah, that's true too. I mean, like, I guess my mentality is at the end of the day, I'm probably not going to ever really use either of those. So, like, do you want it filled with thing you're probably not going to use slot A or B? Is kind of how I foresee it. But that's just me. I am going to switch around again. Just because I don't like all these defense lowering games with all these Pokemon that go boom. I don't want anything to go boom in my face. Sludge Bomb, how much is that going to do? Ooh, no. Way too much. Who's got good special? No one really. Okay, let's hope that Bob can take this a little bit better. Please, Bob, please. Oh, that still does way too much damage. I don't want to get in a healing match because I don't want to have to mess around with, like, crits, because then, like, a crit is just going to kill us no matter what. Geodude resists it 4 times. Yeah, but her special is not great. Does rock resist poison? Hang on. Does this tell me? Okay, I guess the bot is taking a nap. Because if it resists it 4 times, then it could ultimately be like a higher quote-unquote special offense than even what Bob here has. Okay. It is 4 times. Don't know why, I just always feel like poison is neutral against those two. Because 31 versus 20 and then like a quarter. It's probably going to come out to be about the same. Just with that big of a discrepancy in the base stat. And we can't hit it with magnitude because it's got levitate. So I think we're going to smoke screen, and I think we're going to play the accuracy game. And hope. Okay, well, it can't miss toxic, which is really irritating. Oh, that's going to be so bad. We're on such a big timer now. Let's heal up once. And we'll reassess. Because we can always go out to Geodude, since Geodude's still so healthy. But if we get a break like that, we may be able to get off an Ember. And ideally we'll burn it here. No, but it misses again. Okay. We should be able to take it out with one more Ember, and then we can switch out Bob, so Toxic doesn't keep racking. Nice. Smokescreen is so clutch. We are definitely switching. Okay. Go out to Anti-God. There's always someone out there who doesn't agree with you. That's certainly true. Welcome to the internet. And goodbye, Zubat. I'm glad that at least you were not nerve-wracking. I never would have thought that a Geodude that didn't just explode was going to be my worst nightmare. When we're learning Night Slash, which obviously has a high critical hit ratio. But I do think we'll keep Bite for the flinch chance, especially since Spark has a paralysis chance. And I'm going to forget Charge because I'm bluntly never going to get opportunity to use this, I don't think. Like, it's helpful. Oh, I forgot that Luxio's Electric Dark in this. So it gets that from Night Slash as well. Actually, I can't see there being an occasion for Charge, but that's better for a Pokemon that's already a bit more defensive to try and, like, tank some things with, like Ampharos. So yeah, I think we'll get rid of Charge. Charge is not that good. It's helped me quite a bit in some runs, but again, it's so situational, and it's better for a Pokemon that's, like, already kind of specially defensive, so you're, like, tanking a special wall against something. But that's just been my experience. Team Rocket is indeed broken up, but we continue our activities underground. A small obstacle like you won't be much of a problem for our mission. I advise you to be very afraid of what is to come. Oh yeah, I did forget about the special defense buff. Yeah, that's the main reason why I was kind of reluctant. Just because you can kind of offset Charge to like an electric move and build that up. But I don't really see us playing that game with a Luxray. Again, like an Ampharos, I could totally see that. But not a Luxray. Team Rocket's taken off. My back's better too. Let's get out of here. Man, I wish when I threw out my back it took me like 2 seconds to pick myself up off the ground. As I mentioned before, Team Rocket was disbanded by a boy called Red 3 years ago. Now that they've come back, I have a bad feeling about it. In any case, it pleased me greatly to make Pokeballs for a trainer like you. This is all I have now, but take it. And we get a fastball, which is not too bad. You have apricorns for me? Fine, I'll turn them into Pokeballs. So this is like a love ball or something. This is a heavy ball. I don't remember what white is, but I don't think it's that helpful. I think of these options, we'll let him make us a heavy ball just to also kind of get the most bang for our buck, so to speak. Oh, that's right, I'll give you my grandpa's number. Yes, that is definitely more of a demand and not a request on that number. Oh, we're still poisoned. I wonder when Benny will evolve. That's a great question. I mean, we just hatched her in this episode. Okay, we got plenty of steps. And it's really just about the friendship with them, if I remember correctly. Because it's friendship and then shiny zone. And we do have the Soothe Bell. I've just been a lot more focused on actually getting her up to par with the rest of the team. Which I think we'll go grind in the grass real quick, get everybody up to level 18. I don't think that's too crazy of an ask, and then we'll go take on the gym. Also, did you know you don't die to overworld poison in this game? I didn't think you did, but that's just one of those risks that I didn't want to take. Because with my luck, I was going to make that assumption and then something would have changed that I wasn't aware of, and yeah. That's just my paranoia resurfacing though. And the Slowpoke back, yay! Yawn. Yawn. I don't think we'll train in the well. As nice as that could be. I think we'll just train out here. Oh, I could have gotten a Swablu. Like, you survive at 1. Yeah, I know that's a thing, like, from Gen 5 onwards. I just always am not sure about Gen 3. And naturally, Gen 3 is where it's really gonna matter. At least for this run, anyway. Definitely some interesting things out here. And then we get Rhyhorns out here. Now, Gen 5 doesn't have overworld poison at all. Huh. Guess I'm getting my gens mixed up. Knockout could have been scary if we actually had something to hold there. I don't think Swablu actually had anything scary. Never mind. Of course, with our relaxed natured Zubat, it's gonna outspeed us too. I'll just switch these two. It looks like there's a Dracovish in chat. Everyone wants to go catch that. Okay, Benny's first battle. All grown up. Okay. You got this, Benny. Maybe you don't got this, Benny. I'm a little scared because I don't know how many tail whips it's gotten up. Oh, that's just annoying. Why do you have to be annoying? This Hoppip, I swear. Everyone gets experience from that Hoppip. Alrighty-roo. Let's go ahead. Heal up. Get back at it. Level 18 feels like a little bit of a leap, especially just for the second gym in this game. Ooh, slack off. That could have been fun to have slacking. But I know how this game is, and I really just don't want to mess around with it. Ah, don't do that. Okay. Nice, got the Dracovish. Oh, there's the Rhyhorn. Yeah, on one of my other, like, just runs I was doing just for myself, I caught a Rhyhorn out here, which is... Ow. How I remembered that it was out here. I would not have said no to a Rhyhorn. Oh. We did so good at advertising for our bikes. Because our mom gives us a bike, it's just so funny that the bike shop calls us in this hack. I know it's just the code of the game. But it just feels like some random marketing call we end up getting. Alright, extra sensory. I mean, you asked for a Krogunk, literally. Okay. And once we're out of this grass, I will give Benny the Soothe Bell. She doesn't have it for right now because I did see at least the Skorupies have knockoff, and I don't want to mess around with extra damage just because. Though these guys are dark type, and I don't particularly feel like playing with Metronome when I don't have to. Poison. Naturally. Let's go heal. At least I feel like you have a bit better Pokemon than me for this gym. I only had Poliwag, Zubat, Ekans, Ghastly, Staravia, and Corphish. Yeah, that's fair. Did you just not use the starters at all because they were gift Pokemon then? Like your Typhlosion or Chikorita or Totodile set? Because I guess they are technically gift Pokemon, though I usually regard that as the ones you get later. Yeah, no gifts. Yeah, that's fair. That definitely makes a bit of a difference. If we can keep leveling up against the Krogunk, that wouldn't be too bad. Just Chikorita and ditch it immediately. Poor Chikorita never gets the love it should get. It got done dirty in this game. I honestly really like Chikorita in its line. I know a lot of people don't, but I don't know. I just always thought Chikorita was cool as a kid, and like growing up, I can understand people's problems with Meganium. It just wasn't ever something I personally had beef with. Its little head antenna were, I don't know. Don't know where I'm going with that train of thought. Felt like that was always the root of people's problems with it. Like it loses the big leaf, which is what I liked about it. Gosh, this relaxed nature is going to kill us. Well, apparently in a Crystal Kaizo ROM hack, Chikorita is pretty good in it. I've only seen Smoliant's Kaizo run, so I only know like what he did for his, but isn't Kaizo like all randomized anyway? Or is every Pokemon just genuinely that predetermined? Because I feel like good would be situational if everything's randomized every time anyway. Though, pop off Chikorita if it is good in that game. Finally deserves some recognition. Heal. No. No. Did not mean to get in this loop. Now you're talking about the ROM hack. Not like a Kaizo run. Oh, I guess it's different. I always just saw the Kaizo thing and then only saw the one video about it the other day. So I guess I just have missed the memo that it's a different thing entirely. That was something I considered trying out, but then I saw how involved it was. I was like, this is a Nuzlocke I've never beaten, so this will still be plenty challenging, especially with a few additional caveats. Ooh, hypnosis. What's the accuracy on that? 70 versus 55. I mean, neither of those options is great, but I think we'll take the 70 over the 55. And Dane's level 18 too. Well, I know it's shocking, but we're not going to teach her self-destruct. That is just not something in the cards for Nuzlocke. Alright, we still got a little ways to go with those two, but we're almost there. Yes, just keep trying to use Baton Pass. No. Does that even actually know any offensive moves? Because I'm totally fine if it doesn't. The difference between a couple of levels, I swear. Oop. Well, that is a big one. Luckily, our Staryu still needs some levels, so. And there we go. Okay. And I think since Benny's probably going to need a little bit more help, just only knowing extrasensory and being a literal baby, that would make it easy work that slack off. Sorry, you should get up pretty quickly thereafter too. Dang, Benny is not messing around. Yeah, Kaizo Run is randomized. You only get to choose one Pokemon because that's how it's supposed to be played, because the rules that you only get experience from trainers. You're always seeing them on early on to manage that, and yeah. So it's basically a solo run. The items you get are randomized too. And those are the only items you can use in turns of battle. So it's more resource management and then some luck hell. Yeah. In the video I saw, he said it took like... Jeez, Swablu, chill. Like what, like 1,700 tries or something crazy like that? So it definitely seems to be more about luck and management than like an innate challenge, like you said. I mean, plus there's just some like crazy strict conditions in there, like you can never lose and you can never do this thing and never do that thing. That's a basic core component of the game. But I guess I didn't realize that they were different subsections of it. I guess someone could probably say the same thing about Nuzlocke versus like a Sollock or any number of other iterations. You know, I'd rather be paralyzed than poisoned, I guess. Encore. Encore is another one of those situational moves, right? So, like, there are definitely some circumstances where it's not going to be helpful at all. But then in some of our bigger battles here, it could be helpful to lock somebody into something like Leer. Or at least into an attacking move so we know what resists it. In Metronome, while it's a really fun gimmick, I'm a little scared to actually keep on Benny because while we can get some powerful moves, yes, we can also get a powerful move like Explosion or Self-Destruct or what have you. And I know how my luck goes, and my luck dictates I will get the Self-Destruct button first and foremost, so I'm just going to go ahead and not even give myself the temptation. I'd rather have to use a bit of strategy than just go down to some random bad luck. That's just me, though. Alright. But we're almost done with grinding, because I think... Do you have dry skin? No. Because I think Exolo is... Yep, one battle away itself. Nice and simple. I hate those noises. Okay. But everybody on our team is now level 18. So I think we are going to go ahead and try out the gym. We were definitely going to load up on some potions and other healing items beforehand, though. It's probably going to be a little stupid, but I am going to lead off with Zubat because Zubat is a glass cannon. And with her nature, not even a fast glass cannon. So I want her to get some levels so we can, you know, get the best chance we can. And we got some Aka berries. Super effective fire type attack. May not be very helpful right now. But I'm going to give that to Dane, because there should be like a Surskit or something in there, probably. And while ideally Dane's not going to be in against the Surskit, you never know what'll happen. So let's give Benny the Soothe Bell, so that way Benny can, you know, start upping their friendship and hopefully get to Togetic. And I was going to give this to Zubat, but with the relaxed nature making everything outspeed us, I think I'm going to give it to Bob, because Bob at least has priority, and if we're in that dire straits, it could be helpful. And Kaizo is just a naming theme for like card games, so it's less a mode thing rather than a series of hard being associated with the word Kaizo. Therefore, series are made around the mechanics of the game and balancing around the core Pokemon such that's where the Crystal Kaizo thing... Okay. I hope my explaining is not ass. No, you're good. I think I get what you mean. So it's more so like a subsect of things where Kaizo just being the tie-in being, you know, difficult. Which is totally fair. Just from an outside perspective, it all seemed like the same thing. We should have enough of the other stuff in there to be okay. Looks like in chat we got a Marowak, if anybody wants to catch a Marowak. Okay. I am gonna save, because it's about that time. And then I guess we'll not dilly-dally any further. We will go ahead and go into the gym. Hey, bud. Bug-type Pokemon don't like fire. Who would have thought? Okay. The person's up there. I do want to fight them just to see if I'm actually properly on par with the levels in this gym. And actually I think this is the correct one. The Spinarak boats are so cute. You've come all this way crossing the web like a bug. Let me teach you the charms of them. Okay. How leveled or not am I? Okay. Level 18, I think we're going to be pretty on par. Huh, you got a male Combi. Don't even get to get a Vespiquen. Alright. Nice and easy one shot. Would have been nice if we'd outsped it. Pineco. I am gonna switch out. Just because I don't want this thing to explode in my face. Nice. Oh man, Slayer, you were rich in Pokemon Community Game. Let's try and keep Allison in. You even got a shiny. What kind of... Don't hurt me. What kind of shiny do you have in the game there? I didn't even know there could be shinies, but I guess it is Pokemon after all. It only makes sense. Okay, let's take a look here. I'm gonna just... Oop. Give our Zubat the experience share. Because I don't want to go all the way back and heal for a couple of points, but I also do not want to use up any potions because my funds are a little bit lower than I would like, and something tells me I'm going to need all of the help that I can get there. Okay. And we'll see what this guy's got. We will go out and heal before actually facing Bugsy. Is Rockthrower gonna... Yeah. Ninkata will obviously have some ground type moves. Cool. Ledian, I think, will just kind of keep rotating between our super effective guys. Oh, Ice Punch. Well, that's also why I got the Pasho Berry, because you never do know when something like that could make the difference. Not that the Pasho Berry helped there, but still. It's a thought that counts. Okay. On that note, I do think I am going to go back and heal because I don't like the notion of our physical tank being below half health. Alrighty. Let's go heal. Yes. We are hurt and tired, please. Yay. Okay. Take like 2 seconds and it puts me at peace of mind. Okay, and then now we're on to the weird webs. I think we'll do that for the double battle. Oh. Yeah, perfect. Did not mean to immediately click the button, but sometimes things happen. Okay. Volbeat and Illumizane. I think they actually are electric type in this, so we'll go ahead and Night Slash them. That did nothing. Okay, rock through that one. You can spark that one. Nice. Yeah, I'll just get rid of that one. Cool. I guess we'll just keep sparking. Confused, right? Ew. You know, and it does occur to me just now that Anti-God here is a dark type, so I should probably not be using them in this gym. Xolo is not technically psychic type yet, so we'll rely on them a little bit more. How you feeling, Geodude? Very eager. As you should be. Oop. Okay, and then if we click this, that will bring us to the last trainer there. Okay, I think you are far enough ahead that you don't need that anymore. We'll let everybody keep their well-earned experience. You saved all the Slowpoke? Yeah, like honestly, where were you guys when I was saving the Slowpoke and Kurt was falling down a well? Okay. Glade doesn't actually seem to know any grass type moves. But we will head out, heal one more time, and then face our retribution with Bugsy. Bugsy and their Scyther is definitely scaring me more than anything. But we're just not gonna know what is to come there until we actually do it. Dang, Geodude, the old reliable. Yeah, she really is. I've really lucked out with her because she is also adamant nature. And I think we're gonna be really using that rock polish in this gym. Oh. Once again, my speed is going to cause me problems. Once we get into the actual battle, I will not be using the speed up function at all, because I want to make sure I'm not fat fingering any buttons, and we are actually paying attention to everything we need to be paying attention to. Okay, does that lead us where we need to go? Yes, it does. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and save. Yes. Gonna take a quick stretch. I'm gonna be loose and limber for the gym after all. Okay. The real question is just, do I start off with Geodude and use rock polish? Because that's kind of what I'm leaning towards. I don't want to lose that setup, but if they do start off with Scyther, I think Geodude is just going to be our best bet anyway. The only thing I'm scared about with the Scyther is Vacuum Wave, because we don't really have a good answer for Scyther. Geodude is just going to be what keeps us resisted, and if it has Vacuum Wave, then there goes that resistance. And I don't think anybody can tank attack from Scyther like Geodude can. So, we started off with Geodude at the last gym, we'll start off with Geodude here. Dane is eager for what is to come. I'm glad somebody is. Alright. Place your bets, here we go. And Bugsy, I never lose when it comes to bug-type Pokemon. My research is going to make me the authority on them. Let me demonstrate what I've learned from my studies. Here we go. All 6 Pokemon. Here we go. Butterfree. Okay. Well, Butterfree is quite obviously going to have all of the ailments, but we've got a whole retinue of healing, so we'll just stick with... Oh, Rain Dance. We'll stick with our thought of rock polishing, but now I'm really nervous about that Rain Dance. Because, what, he's probably going to have a Masquerain. U-turn. And it still outsped us. Cool. That did 10 damage. Heracross. Oh god. Oh no, that did nothing. And Rain Dance is obviously going to be If they didn't go out to like a masquerade, the rain dance is obviously going to be to mitigate fire. Which... Oh no, Quilava, don't be useless. Yeah, means Quilava is effectively now going to be useless because that Butterfree probably also had a damp rock on it, didn't it? Okay, well, Allison is going to be the obvious bet. However, Allison is not going to be able to take whatever this Heracross has in store very nicely. What are our defenses? We got a defense of 47 versus 23. About equal HP. Because I'm betting a fighting type move is coming out, which means that it'll be effective on Dane but resistant to Allison. So I'm really nervous. But there goes our preparation. Counter. Okay. Okay. Good to know. Go to sleep. Flawless. Okay. Thank you, Allison, for coming in clutch and actually hitting a hypnosis. That is good. And now we're going to also saw out some rain. Let's wing attack. That'll be 4 times effective. And that still didn't even kill. Okay. Please heal your Heracross, because a sleeping Heracross that we can outspeed is going to be better than, like, a scary Scyther down the line. Wait, Allison being faster? That's unheard of. I know. Leveling up to 20 was our save, I think. Okay. Bugsy's either out of heals or doesn't care to keep putting investment into Heracross. Either way, we don't care. It's dead. Oh, maybe it's counter. You know what? You're right. Let's be glad it didn't wake up. Allison hypnosis clutch. Come on, Allison. We got this. Butterfree's back. Okay. I think Dane's still our best bet for Butterfree. And even if the Butterfree U-turns again, that'll still be a free rock throw on whatever wants to come in. Which we won't say no to. Okay. Yep, it's just gonna keep pivoting. I prefer it didn't, because it is chipping away. Oh, a pincer! Why not? And it's got Mold Breaker. Cool. At least this is super effective. Okay. Rain has stopped. How many turns till rain is left? Apparently now 0. I kind of want to scout out for a counter here too. But I don't... What's your defense, Quilava? 29 versus 49. Because with Mold Breaker, it could also theoretically be going for something like Earthquake too. I don't think they'd be so mean as to have an Earthquake in the second gym. I don't know if I trust it either, though. I think we are going to go ahead and go out to Bob. Probably has Seismic Toss. Oh, that could be true, too. Vital Throw. Okay, well, I'm glad we didn't say out to Dane, but how much is this going to do? Ew. Enough for a crit to be worrisome. I am going to just use a regular potion. Which is obviously going to heal us up for 20. I'm just going to keep Vital Throwing. Okay. Cool. Well, it's going to outpace us at that rate. So I'm going to use a super potion just to get us on as even a footing as we can, and then I'm going to Ember because it's going to be otherwise just a battle of attrition where it's just going to keep attacking, and I'm going to eventually lose that because I'm going to run out of healing. And this turn I went for knockoff. Okay. Well, hope we didn't win our King's Rock. Vital Throw is also negative priority, so that's interesting. Yeah, that's fair. I'm gonna heal up again. Just don't want to mess around with crits or like quick attack not being enough or whatever, so we'll just heal. And we'll Ember again. Because I also wasn't sure if Bugsy wanted to hide another full restore up their sleeve. Fury Cutter. Okay. That's fine because it's going to be down now no matter what. Okay. Get us some nice good experience, but not enough for the level. Okay. This Butterfree seems intent on just U-turning. So I am going to go out to Dane. We're going to use this opportunity to heal up. Because I have a feeling that with our current rate here, Scyther is going to be out next. And Dane is still our best chance against the Scyther. And I want it full health, or as close to full as we can. It could Rain Dance again. It definitely could, but yeah, I just had a feeling it wasn't going to, because it didn't last time either. Yanma, okay. Well, this guy probably has Sonic Boom, but either way, we are definitely going to... Wait, so... Oh no, they have 4 left. Okay. I was gonna say, because if they had 3, then we know it's Scyther, Butterfree, and Yanma, which Dane could really pop off on. But we still have an unknown force, so I'm just gonna Rock Throw. Because it could still be like a Masquerain. Why is everybody U-turning? The pivot is real right now. Okay, well maybe now it is gonna Rain Dance. Still, let's see how much Rock Throw does. Okay, the Butterfree's gone. Don't have to deal with that pivot anymore. It could have also just been wanting to chip us down to send out something like Scyther Fresh. No, Yanma. Okay. I think it's just really into the pivot, so I am gonna heal because, I mean, it's chip damage. Chip damage, slowly racks up. I'm still scared about a Vacuum Wave on a Scyther. I'm surprised it hasn't come out at all yet, though. Beedrill. Okay. I don't think the Beedrill is going to have anything too scary, otherwise it would have come out earlier. Never mind. It has Cut, which is a grass move in this game. I would have thought it would have come out a lot sooner if it had a super effective move. But luckily Dane is just a beast. Okay. Well, we are definitely healing. I genuinely thought that was going to be the end of Dane, but she is a boss. Okay, it's Ancient Powering now. And naturally, it gets the boost. Okay. I was going to try and Rock Polish, but now we just have to kill this as fast as we can. That would have been a great turn to Rock Polish. If it somehow lives... Okay. Okay. It's going to get to double detect, and I could have used that to set up. Instead, it's just going to waste all my PP. Oh, that wasn't even a crit on that one. But we are getting a free Rock Throw on the Scyther, so at least see how much damage this does. Yes, yes. Oh, we're both level 21. Come on, do a lot, do a lot, do a lot. Okay. They really like Creos out here slaying the gods. Honestly, though. Okay. It just needs another rock throw and the Scyther is down. I'm just nervous because we're at half health. And it's a level 21 Scyther, so we're just gonna play it a little safe here. Especially concerned now about a cut coming out of the Scyther, now knowing it's got grass typing. Source Ants! Oh, that's worse. Okay. Well, we're rock throwing. No ands or buts about it. Okay. Okay. Don't miss. Thank you. Whew. Okay, we're out of the woods on this one, I think. Because that Yama's going to be irritating, but I don't think it's going to claim a life. I really like the gimmick of rollout, but not this go, I don't think. Because it has Ancient Power, U-Turn, Detect, and something else. Dane not missing is crazy, though. Don't jinx it. Because I think Sing on Dane is going to be our best move. As long as it doesn't have anything absolutely insane up its arsenal, I think we can just one-shot with this rock throw. This Yama is going to drive me absolutely bonkers. U-turn. Don't crit, please. Okay, we're safe. This should one-shot. Nice. Dane is the real MVP on that go. Aw, that's the end of it. Whew. Whoa, amazing, you're an expert on Pokemon. My research isn't complete yet. Okay, you win. Take this badge. And get the Hive badge from Bugsy. Do you know the benefits of the badge? If you have it, Pokemon up to level 30 will obey you, even traded ones. Pokemon that no cut will be able to use outside of battle too. Here, I also want you to have this. I'm guessing it's U-turn. Yep, contains U-turn. Lets your Pokemon attack and switch with the next Pokemon in your party. Isn't it great? Maybe we can have a rematch sometime. I'll give you my number. And we got Bugsy's number. How are you doing, Dane? Dane is dizzy. Yeah, that's fair, but boy. Did you rock out in that gym? Pun not intended. Okay. I mean, we'll let her get some well-deserved rest. And, oh. I suppose we need to hit this lever. We'll get out of here and heal up our friends. Because I'm honestly a little shocked that we got out of that gym without any losses, especially since I remember nothing but a scary Scyther in there. What did you buy for us this time, Mom? Alright. Thanks for treating yourself on our behalf. But we'll go ahead and heal up. There we go. And I think I'm going to go ahead and leave off this stream here. It's been anxiety-inducing, but a lot of fun. So I hope you enjoyed hanging out as well. I think we're going to go ahead and go raid Z since it looks like she's live. We'll go hang out with her. So thanks so much again for hanging out. I don't think Dibble's still around, but if he is, thank you all so much for the gifted subs as well. So let's go ahead and go raid Z. Slayer, I'm not really sure how you found me, but if you are interested, I do have a YouTube channel as well. So you can go check out some content over there. I will be uploading these VODs as well. But thanks again so much for joining. Raid Lady Z. Come on. Why is this gonna be? You as well. Thanks so much for hanging out. I'm trying to get this raid over to her, but my goodness. There we go. Alright, let's go hang out with our Triceramom and see what she's up to today. Thanks for hanging out. I will catch you later.